Nebuchadnezzar II, c. 634–562 BCE, was one of the most influential and powerful kings of ancient Babylon, ruling from 605 to 562 BCE. Known as a great builder, a military genius, and a ruler of immense ambition, he is often remembered for the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, one of the seven wonders of the ancient world, and his role in biblical narratives. His reign marked the zenith of the Neo-Babylonian Empire, transforming it into a dominant power in the ancient Near East. Early life and rise to power. Nebuchadnezzar was the eldest son of Nabopolassar, the founder of the Neo-Babylonian Empire. Born around 634 BCE, he grew up during a period of intense political change as his father led a rebellion against the Assyrian Empire, culminating in the fall of Nineveh in 612 BCE. Nabopolassar's success laid the groundwork for Nebuchadnezzar's eventual rise to power. Nebuchadnezzar first gained prominence as a military commander. He led Babylonian forces to victory against the Egyptians at the Battle of Carchemish in 605 BCE, a decisive confrontation that secured Babylonian dominance over the region and ended Egyptian influence in the Levant. Shortly after this victory, Nabopolassar died, and Nebuchadnezzar ascended the throne. Reign as king. Nebuchadnezzar's reign lasted 43 years, during which he expanded and solidified Babylon's empire, oversaw monumental building projects, and implemented administrative reforms. His policies ensured the empire's economic prosperity and cultural flourishing. Military campaigns and expansion. Nebuchadnezzar was a formidable military strategist, and his campaigns extended Babylonian control over much of the Near East. He conducted multiple military expeditions to secure Babylon's borders and assert dominance over rival states, particularly in the Levant. One of his most notable military actions was the siege of Jerusalem in 597 BCE, which led to the exile of King Jehoiakim of Judah and many of its elites to Babylon. This marked the beginning of the Babylonian exile, a significant event in Jewish history. A decade later, in 586 BCE, Nebuchadnezzar besieged Jerusalem again, this time destroying the city and its first temple, further cementing his reputation as a powerful and ruthless ruler. Cultural and economic prosperity. Under Nebuchadnezzar's rule, Babylon became one of the most splendid cities of the ancient world. His extensive building projects transformed the city into a showcase of wealth and innovation. The most famous of these projects were the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. Although its existence is debated, ancient texts and legends describe it as a lush, terraced garden built to please his wife, Amytis of Media, who missed the green hills of her homeland. The Ishtar Gate, an iconic structure adorned with blue glazed bricks and depictions of dragons and bulls, the gate was part of Babylon's processional way and symbolized the city's grandeur. The Atmenenki Ziggurat, this massive temple, dedicated to the god Marduk, inspired awe and served as a religious and cultural center. Babylon under Nebuchadnezzar was also a hub of trade and commerce, benefiting from its strategic location along key trade routes. The king's policies encouraged agricultural production, infrastructure development, and the flourishing of arts and sciences. Religious contributions. Nebuchadnezzar was a devout worshipper of Marduk, Babylon's chief deity, and many of his building projects were dedicated to enhancing the glory of Marduk's temples. He played a crucial role in promoting the Babylonian religious tradition, integrating conquered peoples into the empire through cultural and religious assimilation. Biblical connections. Nebuchadnezzar features prominently in the Hebrew Bible, where he is portrayed as both a divine instrument and a symbol of hubris. He is mentioned in the books of Daniel, Jeremiah, and Kings. In the book of Daniel, Nebuchadnezzar's dreams, his construction of a golden idol, and his eventual humbling by God through a period of madness are key narratives that illustrate divine sovereignty and human pride. Later years and legacy. In his later years, Nebuchadnezzar continued his construction projects and administrative reforms. However, his health may have deteriorated, as suggested by the biblical account of his temporary madness. Nebuchadnezzar died in 562 BCE, leaving behind a vast and prosperous empire. His successors struggled to maintain the empire's stability, and within a few decades, the Neo-Babylonian Empire fell to the Persian king Cyrus the Great in 539 BCE. Legacy. Nebuchadnezzar II is remembered as a king who left an indelible mark on history through his military achievements, architectural innovations, and cultural contributions. His reign is often considered the Golden Age of Babylon, characterized by its impressive urban design, monumental architecture, and rich cultural heritage.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel.